Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Answers by Divine. This is for those of you who are dealing with Aries. Alright, this is for those of you dealing with Aries, not for the sign of Aries. So let's begin. I will first pull five cards using this legacy deck, and then we will clarify further with this other deck, which is the Tarot of Dreams. So let's begin. 5 cards for people who are dealing with Aries, people who are dealing with the sign of Aries. What's the overall energy? I actually just started. I did the first attempt with where I split up the male and the female. It seems like overall energy is the same, so I decided to do it again and just be one collective reading for all of you dealing with the sign of Aries. So this is for all of the people, everyone who's dealing with Aries. One last shuffle for people dealing with Aries in the month of March. What's the energy for people dealing with the sign of Aries in the month of March? I did one more. Okay, so this is the same. The energy is the same. Bottom of the deck is, yeah, the energy is the same. So let us pull clarification for all of the cards, for all the 5 cards here. For people dealing with Aries, could we have clarification for all the 5 cards here? First, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, followed by the Emperor and 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot upright and the King of Swords upright. So, can we clarify them, please? Can we have a clarification for Ace of Wands? I'm not going to do the jumper, so this time around it will be my energy pulling for you, okay? So let me first study the spread. Oh crap, sorry guys. If this is better, yep. Okay, so yeah, okay. So guys, for those of you who are dealing with Aries in general, male or female, doesn't matter. You being a male or female, or the partner whom you're dealing with, male or female, don't matter at all. The energy here says there's some kind of differences. There's a differences between the both of you, or some of you it might be a fallout. Some of you might be having some challenging times right now with your partner, and it's telling me 10 of Swords in reverse over here. So many of you could be dealing with an Aries and having a lot of bickering happening on, having fights and quarrels that's happening right now in your relationship. That we first have the Ace of Swords is Ace of Wands in reverse. So Ace of Wands is actually telling us that things are not flowing for the both of you. And why is it not flowing? Because we have the 10 of Swords is in reverse. There's endless of bickering that the both of you just go on and on and on. I mean, I'm hearing some of you might be either you or your partner, either you or this Aries person is suspecting you, having doubts in you, having to question you. There's a lot of questions coming. It's like either you questioning them or them questioning you, and it's just not flowing. It's just not happening for the both of you. The both of you right now could be in a time experiencing a time where the both of you are just unhappy in this relationship. I don't think that you are not happy with this person, but I feel like you're not happy in this relationship. You love this person, but it's just like it's just a lot of tension going on right now between the both of you. A lot of friction, a lot of tension happening right now. We have the Emperor next, clarified by the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is in reverse. So the Emperor here is someone who's dominant, and someone who is just not doing anything. I mean, imagine an emperor. What does he need to do? An emperor doesn't need to do anything at all. And this is the Aries energy. Emperor is equals Aries, and Aries equals Emperor. That's the card energy here. So with that, we are clarifying with the Eight of Coins in reverse. So the Emperor here is not doing anything. Someone here, so what is it telling me over here? It is telling me that one of you are putting in more effort than the other person. So the other one person there is just simply couldn't care any lesser, and then the other person, and another one of you would be doing more to make things work, to bring the both of you together, or to try to be proactive, to initiate conversation, to initiate interaction over here. Okay, and anyway, coming back to this spread is for the sign of Aries. So I'm supposing this is Aries. This is the energy coming from Aries. So the Aries might not be alright, actually not necessarily so, because if you're dealing with an Aries, so this is the energy if you're dealing with an Aries, right? So it could be you, it could be coming from you as well, but dealing with this Aries, this is what is happening between the both of you. Alright, so either one of you, there's one of you here not doing much, but more likely it will be pointing towards the Aries. Again, energies are interchangeable. For some of you would be the opposite, right? So the next card here, we have the Seven of Coins, which is a card about contemplation. We see contemplation here, thinking maybe, and that brings us back to the Emperor position, where this Emperor might not know how to deal with this situation, might not know how to deal with you, or you might not know how to deal with this person. It's like, we don't know what to do with them. They don't know what to do with you. And it's like, forget it. You know, now I'm feeling this between the both of you. Both of you almost are coming to a point where, you know, it's just going to be, forget about everything. I mean, when I say forget about everything, I'm not saying that you're going to drop this relationship. They're going to drop this relationship. The both of you just don't bother each other. The both of you just do your own things. Just let things settle. Let things sink in. Right? Let all the differences, all the issues here sink in by itself, and just forget it. Right? But it is actually being clarified by the Fool. We have the Fool here in the upright. So this is a new beginning. So what I'm saying over here is that the both of you, either one of you or the both of you, are trying to just let things sink in, and hopefully things gets better, and the both of you would just ignore, in a way, ignoring the issue and treat it as nothing happened. Or just try to look past the issues and the differences between the both of you, or whatever that's causing the tension over here. The next card, we have the Chariot clarified by the King of Coins. This is a very good card for those of you dealing with an Aries. We're seeing the Chariot wanting to moving on with the King of Coins over here, which is a lot of offering of stability, offering of love over here. It can be love as well. All right, so I don't see any one of you wanting to end, not your partner, not this Aries person, and not you as well. All right, the next card, the last card here is the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. Right, the King of Swords here wants to talk about this problem. So there is some kind of mixed energy over here where I'm seeing the Emperor here not knowing what to do, and then the last card here, we have the King of Swords wanting to speak, wanting to bring issues, wanting to talk about issues and iron out the problems. Clarified by the Ten of Wands in reverse. This King of Swords wants to talk about the problem. Ten of Wands in reverse is all of the challenges thus far, everything that's not happening thus far. This King of Swords wants to talk, right? So there's this mixture of energy. So I'm supposing this spread is for both of you, the viewer, and also the Aries person whom you're dealing with. So this is a situation that I'm seeing right now for those of you who are dealing with Aries. The bottom of the deck here is the Three of Swords over here. Either one of you might have said something that's really hurtful, that might be very brutal during the course of having a fight, or might just do something to hurt the other person. It might be you hurting this Aries or Aries hurting you. Okay, and the other bonus card, the clarifier bonus deck, the clarifier bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords over here. This Seven of Swords is telling me, actually what I'm getting from this Seven of Swords is telling me that there's still huge interest between the both of you. There is huge interest. There's someone stalking over here. This Seven of Swords is not about the sneaky, cheating, liar. No, I don't get that. I'm looking at this Seven of Swords more of both of you still checking out on one another. Both of you are still stalking on one another. Both of you are checking out to see how are they doing, like, you know, your post on Instagram, on Facebook or Twitter. How are the both of you feeling? It's like, you know, they could read you. They will try to decipher you from your social media over here, from how you're reacting, how's your mood. Are you trashing out on social media, or are you just being normal, just kind of like doing your own things on social media? Does it mean that you're okay? Does it look okay with you? So I see the both of you trying to come back together. I see the both of you trying to come back together very much. Still very interested. There's still a huge interest over here. Right, not forgetting Seven of Swords is about the secretive energy, and Swords are about information, retrieving information, getting information. So, and it is all behind the scene. So how I would come to conclusion for you, Aries, I feel that for this person, not for you, Aries, for you viewers who is dealing with Aries, I feel that the both of you could still try to make things work. And it's telling me both of you are not wanting, no, both of you are not looking at ending. Both of you, there's an interchange, there's a mix of energy coming from you, coming from your partner. Not, both of you still have interest to work things out. So please go for it. The viewers, you, please go for it. Go for it. I would say go for it, because it looks like, you know, we're not coming to an end yet. There's no ending over here. Both of you still have room for improvement in this relationship. So viewers, I hope you enjoyed this message, and all the best to however you're going to manifest this relationship with this Aries person. Until then, I'll see you. Bye.